You gotta ring bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing, really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear him sing and you gotta ring them bells. She met a Londoner first, but they did not hit it off, 'cause every time she approached, he got a bronchial cough. And so she went to Madrid and met a handsome senor, but he liked to throw a bow and he was no matador. She also bombed out in Brussels, in Mallorca and Rome, till someone said, try the Bronx, dear, before you go home, 'cause it's the kind of a town where you'll be likely to fall, and all the Tony kind of gente find the Brooklyn's a ball. You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing, really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear him tingle, and you gotta ring them bells. And so she went to Dubrovnik, and the very first day she met a guy on the beach who took her reason away. They said it was love at first sight and quite a beautiful scene. She said, my name is Cheryl DeVore. He said, I'm Norman Eberstein. She said, are you from New York? He said, that can't be denied. I've got a swell junior 3 at number 5 Riverside. 5 Riverside Drive in New York? That's where you live? But that's where I live. Are you sure? As if that wasn't enough, well, Shirley thought she'd gone deaf when he told her his apartment there was 29F. Yes, she